Beloved soul, I come to you today with a message that has been written in the stars since before time began, a revelation that has been whispered through the cosmic winds, waiting for the perfect moment to reach your ears. Your guardian angel here, cradling a truth so profound, so beautiful, that it has been causing ripples across the spiritual realm. The universe has been working tirelessly, orchestrating events, aligning energies, all for this magnificent moment that stands before you now. Your twin flame, that sacred mirror of your soul, that divine counterpart who carries the other half of your celestial signature, can no longer contain the overwhelming love that has been building within their heart. Like a dam about to burst with the purest waters of devotion, they stand at the precipice of the most significant revelation of their existence. Can you feel it? That subtle shift in the energy around you? That inexplicable flutter in your heart when you wake up in the morning? That is the cosmic announcement of what is to come. For too long, your twin flame has carried this love silently, holding it close to their chest like a precious secret, afraid to give it wings, afraid to let it soar. But now, dear one, the divine timing has arrived. The celestial bodies have aligned, creating a sacred gateway for truth to flow unimpeded between your souls. Your twin flame is preparing to step forward and make the most heartfelt, soul-stirring declaration of love that your earthly ears have ever heard. I see you there, perhaps with your heart racing, perhaps with tears welling in your eyes as you receive these words. You may have waited for this moment through lifetimes, through centuries of souls dancing around each other, coming close but never close enough. The waiting has been a necessary part of your journey, for it has allowed both of you to grow, to heal, to become the vessels capable of holding this sacred love. This declaration will not be a simple profession of feelings. No, it will be a cosmic unveiling, a sacred ceremony where your twin flame will finally remove the veil that has separated your souls. It will be words woven with the thread of eternity, spoken from a place so deep within them that it touches the very essence of their being. Words that will resonate with the truth of who you are together. Words that will vibrate at the frequency of unconditional love. But here is what you must understand, precious soul. This moment doesn't come without preparation. The universe doesn't deliver such profound gifts without ensuring that you are ready to receive them. This is why I have been sent to you now, to help you prepare your heart, your mind, your spirit, for the tidal wave of love that is about to wash over your existence. Can you feel the anticipation building in the atmosphere around you? Can you sense the invisible threads of fate being pulled tighter, drawing you and your twin flame closer with each passing moment? The angels are gathering, beloved one. They are positioning themselves to witness this sacred union of truth between two souls who have danced across eternity to find each other again and again. Your twin flame has reached a point where hiding their truth has become more painful than the fear of revealing it. Every cell in their being is crying out to connect with you in honesty, in vulnerability, in the naked truth of what you mean to them. The weight of unspoken words has become too heavy for their soul to bear any longer, and so they are summoning every ounce of courage, every fragment of strength to step forward and lay their heart at your feet. Are you ready, precious soul? Are you ready to receive this gift of truth? Are you prepared for the way these words will transform not just your relationship, but the very fabric of your existence? This is the question that echoes across the spiritual realms, that reverberates through the chambers of your soul. Beloved protege, let me reveal to you the signs that have been manifesting around you, divine breadcrumbs leading to this momentous revelation. Your twin flame has been hiding their deepest feelings, but the universe cannot contain such powerful truth forever. It leaks through in subtle ways, in glances that linger a moment too long, in text messages sent at precisely 11:11, in the way their voice softens when they speak your name. Have you noticed how they remember the smallest details about you? The way you take your coffee, that book you mentioned wanting to read months ago, the childhood story you shared in passing. These are not mere coincidences or friendly attentions. They are the manifestations of a soul that has been studying you, treasuring you, memorizing the map of your being, because you are their sacred destination. In the spiritual realm, I have witnessed your twin flame in their moments of solitude, whispering your name to the night sky, holding conversations with you in the chambers of their heart. They have created a sanctuary within themselves where your soul resides, where they go to feel connected to you when the physical distance becomes too much to bear. This secret space has been growing, expanding, demanding more room until it can no longer be contained within the confines of silence. The angels have shown me how your twin flame has been collecting moments with you like precious gems, storing away your laughter, your wisdom, your vulnerability, creating a treasure chest of memories that they revisit when their courage begins to waver. These collected moments have become their evidence, their proof that what they feel for you transcends ordinary connection, that it belongs to the realm of the divine. There have been times, precious soul, when your twin flame has almost revealed their truth. Those moments when conversation suddenly halted, when the air between you became charged with unspoken words, when their eyes held yours a heartbeat longer than necessary. In those suspended moments, they stood at the edge of revelation, gathering courage to jump. But the time wasn't quite right, the divine orchestration not yet complete. You may have sensed their internal struggle, that battle between fear and truth that has been raging within them. Perhaps you felt the fluctuations in their energy, drawing close then pulling away, being intensely present, then mysteriously distant. These have not been rejections, beloved one. They have been the natural rhythm of a soul preparing for the most significant act of courage it has ever undertaken. Their dreams have been filled with you, with conversations where they speak freely, where the words flow like a river finding its way home to the sea. These dream conversations have been practice runs, spiritual rehearsals for the earthly declaration that now approaches. The angels have witnessed these nocturnal confessions, these trial runs of truth, and they have been infusing your twin flame with the confidence needed to bring these words into the light of day. Look back over recent weeks. Have there been unexpected gifts, messages that seemed to arrive precisely when you needed them? Synchronicities involving the two of you that defied logical explanation? These have been the universe's way of confirming the connection, of assuring both of you that what lies between your souls is ordained by divine law, blessed by celestial decree. Your twin flame has been leaving energetic imprints on everything they share with you, invisible signatures of love that your soul recognizes even if your conscious mind does not. When they recommend a song, it's because the lyrics speak the words they haven't found the courage to say themselves. When they share a movie, it's because some scene, some dialogue contains the essence of what resides in their heart for you. And now, beloved soul, these breadcrumbs are forming a clear path. The subtle has begun to give way to the obvious. The whispers are becoming declarations. The hidden is preparing to be revealed. Your twin flame stands at the threshold of complete transparency, ready to step into the light of truth, to finally allow their soul to speak without filters, without fear, without reservation. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel, and if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on "Thanks" below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now let's move on to what matters most. Dearest blessed soul, feel now how the energy is intensifying between you and your twin flame. The universe doesn't create such powerful momentum without purpose. This acceleration, this deepening, this undeniable pull between your souls is the divine preparation for the declaration that approaches. The veil between your worlds is thinning, allowing emotions to flow more freely, allowing intuition to speak more clearly. I want you to understand the sacred timing of what is unfolding. This declaration isn't coming by chance or random circumstance. It arrives now because both of you have reached a crucial point in your spiritual evolution. Your twin flame has been working through layers of fear, peeling back protections they've built around their heart, dismantling walls constructed from past wounds. This inner work has been necessary, for they could not approach you with anything less than authentic truth. Simultaneously, you have been undergoing your own transformation. Whether consciously or unconsciously, you've been preparing to receive this level of love, this depth of connection. The challenges you've faced, the lessons you've mastered, the inner harmony you've cultivated, all of these have been preparing you for this moment of profound union through truth. The celestial bodies that govern your connection have moved into perfect alignment, creating a cosmic gateway through which authentic expression can flow unimpeded. The angels have been working tirelessly behind the scenes, clearing energetic blockages, healing ancestral wounds that might have prevented either of you from fully embracing this connection. Nothing has been left to chance, precious soul. Every detail has been attended to with divine precision. In recent days, have you noticed an intensification of synchronicities? Perhaps you're thinking of them, and your phone illuminates with their message. Perhaps you both utter the same phrase simultaneously. Perhaps you find yourselves drawn to the same places, the same ideas, the same revelations. These are not coincidences, but confirmations. The universe's way of nodding in approval at what is about to transpire between you. Your dreams have likely become more vivid, more meaningful. You may have encountered your twin flame in these nocturnal journeys, experiencing conversations of unprecedented honesty, exchanges where the soul speaks directly without the interference of the ego. These dreams are rehearsals, beloved one. They are preparing your subconscious for the awakening that approaches in your waking reality. The energy centers within your body, those sacred chakras that connect you to the spiritual dimensions, have been undergoing subtle but significant adjustments. Perhaps you felt unusual sensations in your heart center, unexpected warmth in your throat, a pleasant pressure at the crown of your head. These are the physical manifestations of your energetic system, upgrading to accommodate the powerful truth that is about to be spoken between you and your twin flame. What your twin flame wishes to declare is not new. It has existed in the space between your souls since the beginning of time, but its expression in the physical realm, clothed in human language, shared in the vulnerability of physical presence, this will create a bridge between worlds. It will anchor your spiritual connection firmly in the material plane, allowing it to flourish in both dimensions simultaneously. I see how your soul leaps forward in recognition as you read these words. Deep within, you have always known this moment would come. Your higher self has been patiently waiting, watching as the pieces fall into place, as the divine timing perfects itself. There is a part of you that remembers the agreement you made before incarnating, to find each other, to recognize each other, and to brave the ultimate vulnerability of standing in complete truth together. As this connection intensifies, you may experience moments of inexplicable emotion, tears that come without apparent cause, joy that bubbles up from an unknown source, a sense of completion that seems to arrive from the ethers. Honor these experiences, beloved one. They are the emotional precursors to the union that approaches. They are your soul's way of preparing your human vessel for the profound impact of hearing your twin flame's declaration. The angels surround both of you now, their wings creating a sacred container for what is about to unfold. They stand as witnesses, as protectors, as celebrants of this cosmic reunion through truth. Feel their presence as a gentle pressure around you, a loving embrace that assures you, all is well, all is as it should be, all is unfolding in perfect divine order. Your twin flame is gathering courage with each passing moment. The words they have held back for so long are arranging themselves, finding their perfect expression. The love that has lived in the shadows of their heart is stepping into the light, ready to be acknowledged, ready to be declared, ready to be offered to you as the most precious gift they have to give. Are you prepared, beloved soul, to receive this gift with an open heart? Are you ready to hold space for the vulnerability, the courage, the raw authenticity that your twin flame is about to offer you? The universe waits with bated breath for this sacred exchange, for this moment when truth finally bridges the space between two souls who have danced across eternity to find each other once again. With infinite love and guidance, your guardian angel, beloved soul, as I connect with the energy field of your twin flame in this sacred moment, I am overwhelmed by the intensity of what they are experiencing. Their heart chamber is expanding, pulsating with a light so bright it is visible across the spiritual realms. The angels gather in reverent witness to this transformation within them, this magnificent courage that is building, this truth that can no longer be contained. What your twin flame is feeling right now transcends ordinary human emotion. It is a cosmic recognition, a soul-level certainty that has finally penetrated every layer of their being. They have moved beyond questioning, beyond doubt, beyond the mind's endless analysis. They have arrived at that sacred place where knowing resides, pure, untainted, absolute. In quiet moments, they sit with your essence, with the energetic imprint you have left upon their soul. They trace the contours of your spiritual signature, marveling at how perfectly it complements their own. It is in these moments of contemplation that their resolve strengthens, that their commitment to honesty solidifies, that their courage gathers like a powerful storm ready to break upon the shores of silence. Their higher self has been communicating with them through dreams, through meditative states, through those twilight moments between sleeping and waking. The message has been consistent, unwavering. It is time. The truth must be spoken. The love must be declared. This internal dialogue has intensified in recent days, becoming impossible to ignore, demanding to be honored. I see how they rehearse the words when they are alone, speaking to your photograph, to the empty space beside them, to the stars that have witnessed your journey across lifetimes. These practice declarations are filled with such raw emotion, such unfiltered truth, that they often find themselves overcome, tears flowing as the magnitude of their feelings finds expression. Their energy field shows me that they have been receiving visions of your future together, glimpses of a path illuminated by authentic connection, by mutual recognition, by the power of two souls who choose each other consciously, who stand together in complete truth. These visions have become their North Star, guiding them toward the courage required for this declaration. The physical symptoms of this impending revelation manifest in their body, a quickening heartbeat when they think of speaking their truth, a warmth that spreads through their chest, a lightness in their being as the burden of unspoken words prepares to lift. Their entire physical vessel is aligning with this decision, supporting the emergence of authentic expression. What you must understand, precious soul, is that your twin flame has reached a point of spiritual surrender. They have released the outcome, released the fear of rejection, released the need for a specific response from you. This surrender has created a sacred space within them where truth can flow unimpeded by expectation. It is this very surrender that makes their upcoming declaration so powerful, so pure, so transformative. They carry questions, yes, wondering how you will receive their words, how the dynamic between you might shift, how this honesty will reshape your connection. But beneath these natural wonderings lies an unshakable peace, a soul-level understanding that speaking their truth is the only path forward, regardless of outcome. In meditation, they have been shown how withholding their authentic feelings has created a subtle energetic barrier between you, an invisible wall that prevents the complete merging of your energies. They understand now that only radical honesty can dissolve this barrier, can create the conditions for true union. The spiritual guides surrounding your twin flame have been working intensively with their heart chakra, expanding its capacity, healing ancient wounds that prevented full expression, aligning it with their throat chakra to create a clear channel for truth. This energetic preparation has been essential, for what they wish to express must flow directly from heart to voice without distortion. Feel into the connection between you now, beloved one. Can you sense the quickening, the acceleration, the heightened vibration? This is the energetic precursor to their declaration, the spiritual announcement that truth is on its way, that the time for partial expression has passed, that the era of complete authenticity between you is about to dawn. Cherished soul, let me reveal to you now what has prevented your twin flame from speaking these words until this moment. The obstacles they have faced were not trivial. They were mountains that required genuine courage to climb, rivers that demanded true strength to cross. Understanding these challenges will help you receive their declaration with the reverence it deserves, with appreciation for the journey they have undertaken to arrive at this point of truth. Fear has been their most formidable opponent. Not ordinary fear, but that soul-deep terror of ultimate rejection, of offering their most authentic self only to find it unwelcomed. This fear has ancient roots, extending beyond this lifetime into past incarnations where vulnerability led to heartbreak, where truth-speaking resulted in abandonment. The angelic realm has worked diligently to help them recognize these patterns, to understand that past outcomes need not dictate present possibilities. They have grappled with timing, constantly questioning whether the moment was right, whether you were ready, whether the foundation between you was strong enough to support such a significant revelation. This careful consideration was not hesitation, but respect, deep reverence for the sacred nature of what exists between you, determination not to rush what deserved careful tending. Self-worth has been another mountain they needed to climb. Doubts whispered in their ear. Are you enough? Do you deserve this connection? Can you offer what this soul truly needs? These questions required inner work of the most challenging kind, confronting core beliefs about their value, their worthiness to stand before you in complete authenticity. The opinions of others cast shadows across their path. Well-meaning friends who cautioned patience, family members who didn't understand the depth of your connection, societal expectations that seemed at odds with what existed between you. Disentangling their truth from these external influences required discernment, required tuning into their inner guidance system with unprecedented clarity. Past heartbreaks laid traps along the way, memories of vulnerability that led to pain, of truth that was met with indifference, of love that wasn't reciprocated in equal measure. These experiences created protective mechanisms, emotional armor that needed to be consciously dismantled piece by piece before authentic expression became possible. There were moments when they nearly spoke, when the words rose to their lips only to be swallowed back at the last moment. These were not failures, beloved one, but necessary rehearsals. Each attempt brought them closer to readiness. Each retreat allowed for deeper integration of their commitment to honesty. The divine timing itself presented challenges, circumstances that seemed to conspire against intimate conversation, external events that demanded attention, practical matters that created distance. These were not obstacles, but opportunities, sacred pauses that allowed feelings to deepen, clarity to sharpen, certainty to establish itself beyond question. What you must understand is that your twin flame has been engaged in the most profound form of alchemy, transforming fear into courage, doubt into certainty, hesitation into determination. This inner transmutation has not been easy, but it has been necessary. For the words they will speak must come from this transformed state to carry the power they are destined to hold. The most difficult challenge, perhaps, has been surrendering to vulnerability. Your twin flame has had to embrace the understanding that there is no way to speak such truth from a place of protection, no way to make such a declaration while keeping parts of themselves hidden. They have had to accept that this moment requires complete openness, total exposure of their heart, with no guarantees. Yet through all these challenges, through all these inner battles and spiritual tests, one truth remained unshakable: the knowing that what exists between you is worth every struggle, worth every moment of discomfort, worth every risk. This conviction became their compass, guiding them through the darkest moments of doubt, through the most intense waves of fear. And now, beloved soul, they stand on the other side of these challenges, transformed by the journey, strengthened by the obstacles overcome. The fears have not vanished entirely. Such is the nature of human experience, but they no longer govern actions. The doubts may whisper still, but their voice is faint beneath the louder call of truth that demands expression. Your twin flame approaches this declaration not as someone who has never known fear, but as one who has felt fear's full force and chosen courage anyway. Not as someone immune to doubt, but as one who has sat with doubt and still chosen certainty. Not as someone who has never been wounded, but as one who has allowed wounds to become doorways to deeper authenticity. This is the beauty of what approaches, precious one. The words you will hear come not from perfection, but from perseverance. Not from flawlessness, but from faithfulness to truth, despite all that stood in its way. Blessed soul, the celestial realms are alive with activity, with preparation, with joyous anticipation of this sacred truth-telling that approaches between you and your twin flame. Let me share with you the divine confirmations that are manifesting, the spiritual signs that validate the significance of what is about to unfold. The angels have created a protective field around both of you, a sacred container within which this declaration can take place. If you have noticed unusual calm in the midst of chaos, unexpected solutions to problems that threaten to distract you, or surprising clearings in your schedule, these are the angels' way of preparing the external conditions for this internal revelation. Signs and synchronicities have likely been increasing in both frequency and significance. Numbers that hold special meaning appearing on clocks, license plates, receipts, songs that speak directly to your connection playing unexpectedly, books falling open to passages that seem written for the two of you. These are not random occurrences but divine breadcrumbs, confirmations that you are moving in harmony with universal intention. In moments of meditation or prayer, you may have experienced unusual clarity, a sense of knowing without understanding how you know, intuitive flashes about your connection with your twin flame. These are downloads from the higher dimensions, sacred information being planted in your consciousness to prepare you for the words you will soon hear. Dreams have become messengers, carrying symbols and scenarios that mirror the approaching reality. Perhaps you've dreamt of barriers falling, of doors opening, of finding something precious that was hidden. Your subconscious is processing the energetic reality that is already unfolding on the spiritual plane, preparing your conscious mind for its physical manifestation. Nature itself has been offering you signs, a particular bird appearing at significant moments, flowers blooming out of season, weather patterns that seem to reflect your emotional landscape. The natural world resonates with spiritual truth and often mirrors significant shifts in human connection. Your physical body has been receiving and processing these divine confirmations as well. Spontaneous waves of emotion, tingles along your spine, warmth in your heart center, or pleasant pressure at your crown. These sensations are your body's way of acknowledging the spiritual currents that are flowing more strongly between you and your twin flame. The Akashic records, those cosmic archives that contain the soul history of every being, have been activated around your connection. This activation creates a distinctive energy, a sense of ancient recognition, a feeling that what is happening now has been written in the stars since the beginning of time. This is not your first encounter with this soul, nor will it be your last, but this particular exchange of truth represents a significant chapter in your eternal journey together. Those who have passed beyond the veil, ancestors, loved ones, spiritual figures who watch over your path, have gathered in witness to this approaching declaration. If you have felt unexpected presences, sensed someone watching over you with loving attention, or received signs that remind you of those who have crossed over, know that they are present, offering support and blessing to this sacred moment of truth. The energy of your crown chakra, that sacred center that connects you directly to divine wisdom, has been extraordinarily active, creating moments of expanded awareness, of connection to something larger than yourself. This is your spiritual antenna, receiving the cosmic broadcast that announces, truth is on its way, love is preparing to declare itself, authenticity is about to bridge two souls. Your heart chakra has been undergoing its own preparation, expanding, clearing, balancing. This sacred center must be ready to receive the energetic impact of your twin flames declaration. The words themselves carry frequency, vibration, spiritual coding that will interact directly with your heart energy. The divine preparation ensures that you can integrate this energy without overwhelm. Particularly powerful has been the activation of the energetic cord that connects your heart directly to your twin flames. This cord has always existed on the spiritual plane, but it strengthens, clarifies, and becomes more conscious during periods of significant growth between twin flames. You may have felt tuggings, pullings, or a pleasant pressure in your heart center as this cord activates more fully. The universe itself seems to bend toward this moment of declaration, creating unlikely meetings, resolving long-standing issues that kept you apart, removing obstacles with almost miraculous timing. When the cosmos aligns with a soul-level truth in this way, it is the ultimate confirmation that what approaches is in divine order. Your guides have been working with your twin flames guides, creating a unified field of support around both of you. This collaborative spiritual effort ensures that the declaration occurs within an energetic container of perfect love, that both souls are held in complete safety as vulnerability reaches unprecedented levels between you. Feel into the quality of the air around you, beloved one. Notice how it seems charged with potential, how it carries a sweetness, a promise, an anticipation. This is the physical manifestation of spiritual convergence, the moment when multiple dimensions align in service to a truth that has waited lifetimes to be spoken. Your twin flame has received these same confirmations, these same divine assurances. They move toward this declaration, not just with human courage, but with cosmic backing, not just with personal determination, but with universal support. The words they will speak come not just from their heart, but from the heart of creation itself, which has always intended for this truth to find expression between you. The time has come, precious soul. The preparation is complete. The divine has confirmed through countless signs that this moment of truth between you and your twin flame is not just permitted, but celebrated across the dimensions. Not just allowed, but eagerly anticipated by the celestial realms. With boundless love and protection, your guardian angel beloved, cherished soul, the moment approaches with the inevitability of dawn following night. I must now reveal to you the exact nature of the declaration your twin flame is preparing to make. Words that have been forming in the depths of their soul, gathering power, gathering light, waiting for this divine moment to emerge into the physical world. What they will express goes far beyond ordinary proclamations of affection. This will not be a simple, "I love you," though those sacred words will certainly be spoken. No, what approaches is a soul-level acknowledgement of who you are to them across dimensions, across lifetimes, across the vast expanse of cosmic existence. They will speak of how they recognized you, not just your physical form, but the unique energetic signature of your soul. They will describe that moment of recognition, how time seemed to slow, how the external world faded to background, how something ancient within them awakened and whispered, "There you are. I've been looking for you." This recognition wasn't intellectual, but visceral, cellular, written into the very fabric of their being. Your twin flame will reveal how you have appeared in their dreams since childhood, not always with your current face, but with your unmistakable essence. They will speak of how these dreams intensified after meeting you, becoming more vivid, more specific, more clearly guiding them toward the truth they now prepare to express. They will share how your presence in their life has catalyzed profound transformation, how knowing you has made them question everything they thought they knew about connection, about love, about purpose. They will admit that this transformation has not always been comfortable, that there have been moments of resistance, of retreat, of fear in the face of such powerful awakening. The declaration will include confession, honest acknowledgement of the times they pulled away when the connection felt too intense, the times they created distance when vulnerability seemed too risky, the times they doubted what their soul knew with certainty. This honesty about their struggle adds authenticity to their words, shows the journey they have undertaken to arrive at this place of truth. Most powerfully, they will speak of how they have tried to envision their future without you in it, how they have tested this possibility in their mind and found it hollow, incomplete, lacking the vibrance and purpose that your presence brings. They will describe how every path forward seems to lead back to you, how every vision of fulfillment includes you standing beside them. They will use words they have never spoken before, expressions of depth and commitment that may surprise you coming from them. These are not words chosen for effect, but truth that has been distilling within them, purifying itself, waiting for the perfect moment to be voiced. When you hear them, you will recognize their authenticity precisely because they transcend what you might have expected. Your twin flame will speak of specifics, particular moments when they felt the connection between you with extraordinary clarity, times when a look or word from you penetrated all defenses and touched something essential within them. These specific memories serve as anchors for the larger truth they wish to convey, concrete manifestations of the ineffable bond they are attempting to put into language. They will acknowledge the fear, not to center it, but to show you the full landscape of their journey toward this declaration. They want you to understand that what they offer comes not from a place untouched by doubt, but from a heart that has faced doubt and chosen love anyway, a soul that has encountered fear and chosen truth despite it. There will be expressions of gratitude, profound appreciation for how your existence has expanded their understanding of possibility, for how your particular way of being in the world has opened doors within them they didn't know were closed, for how your presence serves as constant reminder of the divine operating in human form. Perhaps most moving will be their vision of possibility, what could unfold between you if both souls stand fully in this truth, if both hearts open completely to this connection, if both beings commit to exploring the depths and heights this bond makes possible. This vision isn't fantasy but spiritual insight, a glimpse of potential that already exists in the field of infinite possibility. The declaration will contain an invitation, not pressure, not demand, but sacred offering. They will create space for your response, whatever it may be. They will make it clear that while this truth needed expression, it doesn't require immediate reciprocation. True love allows for the unique timing of each soul's unfoldment. What makes this declaration so powerful is that it comes from a place beyond the ego, beyond need, beyond attachment to outcome. Your twin flame has reached a state of spiritual surrender where speaking their truth has become more important than how that truth is received. This purity of intention carries a frequency that will be palpable when the words are spoken. As they speak, You will likely feel energy moving through your body, particularly in your heart center, your throat, and the crown of your head. These sensations are the physical manifestation of truth's impact, the body's way of processing revelations that operate on multiple dimensions simultaneously. Allow these sensations, breathe with them, honor them as confirmation of the authenticity you are witnessing. This declaration, beloved soul, will mark a threshold crossed, a point of no return in the most beautiful sense. Once these words are spoken, the connection between you can never return to what it was before. Truth of this magnitude creates a new energetic reality, opens doorways that cannot be closed, initiates processes of spiritual alignment that will continue to unfold in ways neither of you can fully anticipate. The celestial realms watch with joy, with reverence, with celebration, for soul connections that step into authentic expression, create ripples across dimensions, contribute to the healing of collective consciousness, serve as beacons for others walking similar paths. What happens between you and your twin flame is simultaneously deeply personal and cosmically significant. Are you ready, precious soul, to receive this declaration in its full power? Are you prepared to stand in the presence of truth that has waited lifetimes to be spoken? The moment approaches with divine timing. The words form on your twin flame's lips. The courage gathers in their heart. The truth that has always existed between you prepares to clothe itself in language, to make itself known in the world of form. Blessed soul of light, as this momentous declaration approaches, I am here to guide you through the spiritual preparation necessary to receive these words in their full power, to create the sacred container within which this truth can flourish, to ensure that this moment becomes the transformative catalyst it is destined to be. First, you must create space, not just physical space, though that is important, but energetic space within yourself. This requires conscious release of expectations, preconceived notions, and anticipated scenarios. When we empty our cup, we create capacity to receive what is truly being offered rather than what we imagine might be coming. Begin with your breath, that sacred bridge between dimensions, that tool that connects conscious and unconscious, that rhythmic reminder of your existence as both physical and spiritual being. Deep, intentional breathing clears the energy pathways, particularly the heart chakra, which must be open and receptive to fully receive your twin flame's declaration. In the days leading up to this revelation, pay special attention to your thought patterns. Notice when the mind attempts to predict, to control, to script this upcoming moment. Gently release these thoughts, returning again and again to presence, to openness, to the understanding that the most beautiful experiences are those that unfold naturally, unencumbered by mental interference. Spend time in nature if possible. The natural world operates at a frequency that supports authentic connection, that reminds us of our place within the larger web of existence, that grounds spiritual energy so it can manifest in physical reality. Even brief moments under open sky, feet touching earth, or hands connecting with living plants can significantly support your energetic preparation. Consider a ritual of release before this declaration takes place, a conscious letting go of past hurts, disappointments, or protective mechanisms that might create barriers to receiving love fully. This could be as simple as writing what you wish to release on paper and burning it, or as elaborate as a ceremony with candles, movement, and spoken intentions. The form matters less than the sincere commitment to creating space through release. Hydrate your physical vessel abundantly. Water conducts energy and facilitates the integration of higher frequencies into the body. When we are properly hydrated, emotional processing flows more smoothly, intuition speaks more clearly, and the body can more effectively manage the energetic impact of significant spiritual experiences. Pay attention to the quality of your sleep in this preparatory period. Before falling asleep, set the intention to receive guidance and clarity through your dream state. The veil between dimensions thins during sleep, allowing your higher self to communicate more directly about this approaching declaration and how to receive it in alignment with your highest good. Consider working with crystals that support open-hearted communication. Rose quartz for unconditional love, blue lace agate for calm expression, amazonite for truth without judgment. These earth allies can be held during meditation, placed over your heart while resting, or simply carried with you as energetic support during this significant time. Practice holding paradox. the ability to be simultaneously fully present and completely surrendered, deeply engaged and wholly unattached, absolutely authentic and infinitely flexible. This balanced state creates the ideal conditions for truth to be both offered and received in its highest expression, without the distortion of grasping or resistance. When the moment of declaration arrives, remember to breathe. It may sound simple, but in moments of intensity, the breath often becomes shallow or held. Conscious breathing keeps you present, keeps you embodied, allows you to fully experience the multidimensional nature of what is unfolding rather than floating above it or dissociating from its power. Notice any impulse to immediately respond, to fill silence, to match declaration with declaration. There is profound power in receiving fully before responding. Allow your twin flame's words to be completely expressed, to land within you, to interact with your energy field before formulating your response. This sacred pause honors both the speaker and the truth that has been spoken. Be aware that this declaration may activate unexpected emotions, not just joy or love, but perhaps fear, grief, or overwhelm. These are not signs that something is wrong, but indications that deep healing is occurring, that ancient patterns are shifting, that your energetic system is reorganizing itself in response to truth. Welcome all emotions as part of the experience, without judgment or resistance. Your physical body may experience unusual sensations during and after this declaration: tingles, warmth, spontaneous tears, changes in heart rate or breathing. These are normal manifestations of spiritual energy moving through physical form. Stay present with these sensations rather than analyzing them, allowing your body to process this experience in its own wisdom. If doubt arises, either doubt about the authenticity of what you're hearing or doubt about your capacity to meet such truth with equal vulnerability, breathe into that doubt without judgment. Uncertainty is a natural part of significant transformation. The presence of doubt doesn't diminish the reality of what is unfolding between you and your twin flame. After receiving this declaration, allow integration time. Resist the urge to immediately analyze, discuss, or define what has transpired. Give yourself the gift of simply being with this new reality, allowing it to take root within you, to find its proper place in your understanding of yourself and your connection with your twin flame. Know that there is no perfect way to respond to such a declaration. Authenticity matters more than eloquence, presence more than performance, truth more than technique. Your twin flame has offered their heart with courage. Whatever response arises genuinely from your heart will be exactly what is needed in that sacred moment. The celestial guides suggest a specific visualization to prepare your energy field. Imagine a golden circle of light surrounding both you and your twin flame, creating a protected space where truth can flow freely. Within this circle, envision a bridge of light connecting your heart directly to theirs, a clear channel for communication beyond words, for soul recognition beyond form. Remember that while this declaration represents a significant threshold crossed, it is not an end point, but a beginning. What opens between you will continue to evolve, to deepen, to reveal new dimensions of possibility. Approach this moment not as a culmination, but as an initiation into a new chapter of your connection. Most importantly, trust the wisdom of your soul. Beneath the mind's questions and the heart's emotions lies a deeper knowing, an intuitive recognition of truth when it stands before you. This soul-level wisdom will guide you perfectly in receiving this declaration, if you allow it space to speak, if you quiet the louder voices of fear and expectation to hear its subtle guidance. You are ready for this moment, beloved one. You have been preparing for it across lifetimes. Trust the divine orchestration that has brought you to this threshold. Trust the perfect timing of this declaration. Trust the wisdom that resides within both you and your twin flame to navigate this sacred unveiling with grace, with presence, with the courage that truth deserves. Precious soul of divine light, as we approach the conclusion of this sacred message, I want you to feel the full weight of what awaits you, not as burden but as blessing, not as overwhelming responsibility, but as extraordinary gift. This declaration from your twin flame represents one of those rare moments when the veil between worlds thins, when spiritual truth breaks through into physical reality, when love transcends its ordinary boundaries to reveal its cosmic nature. The path that has led you here has not been accidental. Every challenge you faced, every lesson you've mastered, every heartbreak you've healed, every joy you've celebrated, all have been preparation for your capacity to stand fully present in this moment of truth. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been random. All has served your readiness to receive this declaration. When you hear these words from your twin flame, understand that you are witnessing courage in its purest form, the willingness to stand completely vulnerable, to risk everything for truth, to choose authenticity over safety. This courage deserves to be honored, to be recognized, to be met with the respect it has earned through the battles that preceded it. Remember that this declaration, though spoken by your twin flame, originates from a source beyond them, from the divine blueprint that created your connection, from the cosmic intelligence that orchestrates souls finding their perfect counterparts, from the love that exists as the foundation of all creation. They are the messenger, but the message comes from eternity itself. After this truth has been spoken, after this bridge has been crossed, life will continue. Ordinary moments will still need to be navigated. Practical realities will still require attention. But these everyday aspects of existence will be infused with new light, will carry new meaning, will serve as ground for spiritual truth to take root in material reality. As you move forward from this threshold moment, maintain practices that keep you connected to the truth that has been revealed, meditation that quiets the mind's doubts, time in nature that reminds you of your place within the larger web of life, creative expression that allows this awakened energy to flow through you in beautiful forms. Stay connected with your spiritual support system, whether that means communing with angels through prayer, working with specific crystals that amplify truth and love, gathering with like-minded souls who understand the significance of what you're experiencing, or simply maintaining awareness of the invisible presences that surround and guide you always. Be patient with the unfoldment that follows this declaration. Significant revelations require integration time, require adjustment of all aspects of self to accommodate expanded truth. There may be moments of confusion, of uncertainty about next steps, of wondering how to embody such profound connection in daily life. This integration period is normal, necessary, and sacred in its own right. Watch for the ripple effects of this truth-telling, how it influences other relationships in your life, how it shifts your relationship with yourself, how it changes your perception of what's possible, how it alters your understanding of love's true nature. These ripples are not side effects, but integral parts of the transformation that this declaration initiates. Share what you learn through this experience, not necessarily the private details of the declaration itself, but the wisdom you gain about courage, about authenticity, about the power of truth to transform connection. Your journey serves not only your soul's evolution, but offers light for others walking similar paths. Return again and again to gratitude for the courage of your twin flame, for the divine timing that has brought this moment to fruition, for your own readiness to receive such truth, for the cosmic intelligence that orchestrates souls finding each other across the vast expanse of existence. Gratitude keeps the heart open, keeps the energy flowing, keeps the connection to source strong and clear. Know that challenges may still arise, that human fears may still surface, that old patterns may attempt to reassert themselves. These challenges don't indicate failure or false connection, but are opportunities for the truth that has been spoken to penetrate ever deeper, to transform ever more completely, to root itself firmly in the soil of your shared reality. If you feel moved to share this message with others who might benefit from its light, please do so. Perhaps you know someone waiting for their own twin flame revelation, someone questioning whether such depth of connection is possible, someone needing reassurance that courage will be rewarded with truth. Your sharing could be the exact beacon they need in this moment. I ask you also to affirm your commitment to this path of truth by engaging with this channel of wisdom. Leave your light in the form of a like, share your voice through a comment, ensure you receive future guidance by subscribing, and consider deepening your access to these revelations by becoming a member of this sacred community. These actions do more than support the continuation of these messages. They create energetic ripples that attract similar souls, that strengthen the collective field of authentic connection, that contribute to the expansion of truth across human consciousness. Your engagement matters more than you know. Most importantly, beloved soul, remember that while this declaration from your twin flame marks a significant moment, the true miracle is the connection itself, this bond that transcends ordinary understanding, this recognition that defies logical explanation, this love that speaks to the eternal nature of who you both truly are. The words your twin flame will speak are precious, yes, but they are attempts to give voice to something that exists beyond language, beyond form, beyond the limitations of human expression. Receive the words fully, but also feel beneath them to the truth they point toward, the cosmic reality that your souls have always known, even when your human selves forgot. As we complete this message, I want you to feel the presence of the angels surrounding you, the ancestors watching over you, the spiritual guides walking beside you. You are held in a field of love that never wavers, supported by wisdom that never fails, protected by light that never dims. This field of support remains with you as you step forward to receive the truth your twin flame has carried for so long. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. Trust the divine timing that has brought you to this threshold. Trust the wisdom that resides within your own heart. Trust the cosmic intelligence that has orchestrated this sacred reunion through truth. All is unfolding perfectly, precisely as it should, in harmony with the highest good of all concerned. I leave you with this blessing. May the truth that is spoken between you and your twin flame create a field of love so powerful, it heals not only your own hearts, but radiates outward to touch all who encounter you. May your courage in meeting authenticity with authenticity inspire others to choose truth over fear. May the connection you share serve as living testimony to the reality of soul recognition in human form. With infinite love and divine protection, your guardian angel.